Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow, welcome to Ellitopia Gaming and welcome back to KSP Live. Last week we started a new career, a new modded career in 1.02 and 1.0.2, sorry, for those of you who like to pick me up on those kind of little mistakes. So yes, we're running a handful of mods, and we actually, in our first stream last week, managed to get ourselves into orbit, which was quite an achievement. So this week we're looking to build on that. We have 63,000 funds, we have 26.5 science, and 26.5 science isn't enough for us to unlock anything in the tech tree at the moment, because we need 45 science for all of those. Do we have any outstanding contracts? No, we don't. So we can start off by going to the mission control and we will pick up some new contracts. So we managed to get into orbit. That's one to test whilst landed at Kerbin, so that's an easy one for us to do. But do we want to do that, or do we want to do something else? Let's have a look at what we've got. So we could do ferrying some VIPs. Actually, that one earns us enough reputation to earn us a science point, which is not bad. That one doesn't quite. That one doesn't quite. I think science is kind of our target at the moment. None of those give us bonus science, but some of them do give us some science. Test the RT10 hammer orbiting Kerbin. Doing things orbiting Kerbin is a little bit tricky at the moment, especially something like the hammer. We could do though. We could do in-flight over. Yeah. So let's do a ferry the VIPs. Can you actually go bankrupt in the game? Kind of. Yes. Kind of. You can run out of money to the point where you can't afford to launch a craft. Ergo, you're bankrupt. Sometimes you can accept contracts to give you enough money to complete a contract, but there are situations where it is possible to not be able to afford to launch a craft to complete any of your missions. So it can be a bit tricky, especially in hard mode if you play around with the percentages. And yeah, if you don't upgrade this building, so you can only accept 2 contracts, you can go bankrupt a lot easier. So that is going to be one of our targets for possibly even this stream. We might be in a position to do that. So we're going to be ferrying a VIP. He wants to go on a suborbital space flight. Now we have to take a pilot and the VIP. So we'll have to come up with a craft that can launch both of those. We're going to accept that contract, and we might as well accept the thud contract on the launch pad as well. We'll try and incorporate that into our craft. So let's go and build. Let's go and build a craft. Now, where were we up to with our crafts? We built the Epirus, didn't we? Yes, that was what got us into orbit. The Epirus 2. That is a thud, isn't it? Oh no, that's a hammer. Which one's the thud then? Oh, the liquid fuel engine. Okay. We don't really want to test that on the launch pad. We could though. Max thrust 108. Max thrust 120. 275 ASL, 350 VAC. That's 280 ASL, 300 VAC. So that's a little bit less efficient, and we would probably have 3 of them. See, I don't really want to. Let's sort this button thing out before it gets on my nerves. Unlock position and size. You can go there. You can go. Lock that. Okay. It's not an efficient engine particularly, but let's hang on. Let's go for 3 of those on there and take 3 of those on there. Take that off, and we'll see how that does. It's not ideal, but it will mean that we can complete that contract. Apart from the fact that that makes us over the part limit, so we can't do that. There's a pain. What can we do? We can possibly afford to attach just one of them. That will unbalance us. No, we can't even afford to do that. Okay. We're not aiming to get into orbit this time. But we are going to have to take... We haven't got the inline cockpit yet. Something like that. Bit weird. A little bit weird. But should be okay. So if we take that off, that will mean we can get into suborbital. Could take those off. And that gives us the part count we need. And we can use 2 extra parts. Okay, so let's go back to the original idea. 3 of those instead of that. And we will actually... we'll activate them on the launch pad, but with the throttle off, so that we get the contract. And then we will activate the solid boosters to actually launch us. Switch to these. Yeah, okay. So we can't call this the Epirus. This has got to be something beginning with F. Now this is going to be a test of the speed of the delay on the chat. Now, you guys in the chat, come up with a name for our craft beginning with F. If I remember rightly, this thing kind of veered off to one side last time, so it might do the same thing again. We will have to see. We need to do the test with our throttle off to activate these engines, so let's do that. There we go. So that is that contract complete. So that's 2,293 funds, 1 science, 1 reputation. However, we don't actually want to use those because we want to use the solid boosters instead. It's a good show, but I never actually watched Firefly, so I couldn't actually comment, unfortunately. But here we go. We're going to launch this craft in 3, 2, 1, go. We are away, and we're going up straight, which is a good sign. Let's make sure we stay that way. It doesn't really want to. It does kind of want to veer to the south at the moment, but hopefully we can deal with that. Oh, this is a little bit wobbly. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Interesting. Will that maybe stabilise? Let's reduce our thrust. Do a bit of a gravity turn, because we probably should have done. Let's check our apoapsis. Okay, if we're going to get to suborbital, we need to be going up pretty upwards at the moment. Looks like we fixed that wobble. Everything looks a little bit grainy at the moment, doesn't it? If the graphic settings have got a bit funny. Reducing the thrust because of our altitude. 55, 56. Doink, doink, doink. Probably just run out of fuel. Yep, we have. Switching to that engine. Reduce the thrust, let that burn. Hopefully we will still... Yeah, we get into suborbital. That's good. Unlock position and size. You can go up there. Lock position and size. There we go. Cut the engines. We are suborbital. We just need to get... Has he got an altitude? Nope, just any suborbital space flight. We need to get him up there and get him down safe. He looks pretty happy there now. Oh no, okay, maybe not. Jebediah's definitely happy. He's not so happy. But he asked to come along. We're taking him to 88 kilometres. He does indeed look like that. There we go. He has his suborbital flights. 878 funds for getting him there. And now we need to get him home safely. Yeah, the trip's not quite over yet. Let's get him home safely. Nice little planet hiding behind there. Hello. Use the fuel to help us slow down. Whoa! Cut that engine. And we're going to need to pop the parachute to pull us up. Oh, okay, ready? Parachute. We have got the emergency ditch option. Oh, okay, it ran out of fuel anyway. It's not going to slow us down enough, I don't think. I don't know what the crash tolerance on that is. Doesn't say, so... yeah, I'm going to ditch it, because otherwise it'll probably go bang. A bit like that. And a nice, safe return. Oh, okay, crew report. Oh, we can take a crew report from there. Okay, 0.9 science for that. Let's keep that. How about let's turn the SAS off so it falls over. And we'll do... Excuse me, Nelton, I'm just getting out. EVA report from there. And we haven't had that one either. Okay, so 1.4 science from that too. So you get back in. I should have brought some more sciencey things for this landing. Okay. Well, recover the vessel. And that is that contract complete. We have successfully ferried a VIP to suborbital altitudes. Cost us money though. We're down to 58. I'm pretty sure we had 69 to start with. We only recovered 1,798 in parts. Nelton apparently gained some XP. Oh no, he gained 0 XP. So 2,632 funds from that. 1 science, 12 reputation for success. But there's still not enough science for us to unlock anything. So, flyby sonar. That is the main planet that we are orbiting. Now that would be interesting. A flyby sonar. Simply hit a sonar and pass by it. Easy as pie. No risk at all. Now sign this waiver. Fly a vessel anywhere nearby sonar to achieve this goal. So that actually just means we need to get out of the orbit. Does it? We just need to get out of the orbit of Kerbin. Because technically that will be a flyby. And then we can drop back into the orbit. So if we fire ourselves ahead and outside of Kerbin, Kerbin would then catch back up to us pretty quickly. That was sufficient to get us into orbit and home again, obviously. And that has 30 parts. Now, if we take those fins off, that gives us 3 more parts, which means technically we could take more fuel. Technically. So if I do that and add, what, 2 extra fuel tanks? We're still okay on the thrust side of things. We have extra delta V. It literally only has to be a flyby. We don't have any more efficient engines at this point. Can you build a moon train at some point? A moon train? Actually, Kerbin doesn't have a moon at the moment because we are we're using the New Horizons mod. So there actually is no moon. 29 parts. I can't really do anything else at this point, but this gives us a significant boost in funds if we do manage it. Don't know what that noise was. We need another ship name. We need a ship beginning with G, a craft beginning with G. I think I'm going to use that one last part to add a communitron so that we can send back messages. There we go. Now we have got life support to consider. How long does the life support last? 3 days. Can we get out of the influence of Kerbin and back in again in 3 days? Possibly. Gadzukari. G-tip? Okay. Gadzukari. That's quite an interesting one. G-tip. Any more suggestions? Craft names beginning with G. I spy with my little eye something beginning with goat ship. Goat ship? Goat. 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 My camera's a little bit high, isn't it? Let's bring that down a little bit. There we go. Gazebo. Gazebo? Goat. Now, goat seems to be sticking with me. I like the idea of goat. It's an unusual name. I wonder if I can kind of mix some of these together. How about Goat Zuka? Goat Zuka. Goat Zuka 1. There we go. That's what we're calling it. Get wrecked. It possibly will. There we go. The Goat Zuka 1 is what we're going with. Shall we take Jeb or shall we take Valentina? Let's take Jeb. We'll stick with Jeb for the moment. We will save the Goat Zuka. We have that, we have that, we have that. That all looks okay. Good, good. Bit more fuel than last time. Let's hope that we can actually do this. Let's hit the launch button. I'm not massively confident with this, but we need to get into orbit and we need to leave the influence of Kerbin roughly. We'll have a think about that when we get into orbit, assuming we do get into orbit, that is. SAS on, throttle up to 100%, and I'll tell you what, let's make it daytime this time. Let's speed things up. Do 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 do. Hello? Hello? There it is. Oh look, there is Sonna. That's the planet we're aiming for. It's now dawn. And Jebediah is looking happy. Did you fire Nelton? I didn't fire him. He was a tourist. He was just visiting. He paid us to take him to suborbital trajectory. So we did that. He paid us, and now he's gone home again. That's generally what tourists do. We kind of dumped him in the middle of the ocean. Oh no, we did recover. We recovered the vessel, so that's okay. Okay, so here we go. Throttle up to 100%. SAS is on. Jebediah is happy, and we are going to launch. And hopefully stay vertical. It doesn't like it, does it? It doesn't like staying vertical. It wants to go somewhere else. Why does it want to go over there? This is very, very not easy with these boosters. Come back up, please. Come back up, please. If I spin it around, will it start coming back up, hopefully? Nope. I've got a feeling this one is not going to orbit. So, let's panic. Whoa! Okay. Well, we're not going to orbit, so but we are going up. Let's see if we can land gently. There goes our engines. A little bit of debris there that seems to have survived. Interesting. One of our engines survived. Let's pop the parachute and see if we can come down relatively gently. Slow ourselves down. Oh, let's not slow ourselves down to the point where we go back up again. I didn't know you were designing ICBMs. Well, I'm not specifically designing ICBMs. Not really 100% sure why we were having such a problem there. No, 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 no. We do want to be going down. Thank you very much. In a downward direction. Downward facing rocket. We just want to be doing it gently. Gently does it. Here we go. Lovely. Look at that for a gentle landing. Yeah, the parachute. Okay. Recover that. So that recovers at least some of the funds. It wasn't a complete waste. However, what went wrong? What went wrong with that launch? The atmosphere did not want us leaving. What did we recover? 3,443. Not great. We're up to 64,000 funds though. How do we fix that? See, the problem is really it's these fins and things that we should be fixing it with. Why? I don't understand why it's going off to one side though. Is it something to do with the placement of these? Okay, well there we go. SAS is on, throttles up. Need to be above centre of mass. Yeah, I've tried putting it above the centre of mass to see if that helps. So let's see. Come on, Jebediah. Let's go to space this time. Go. No, we're going the other way this time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. 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 Or if not up, at least east. East. Not north. East. No. Maybe we need more thrust. Don't seem to have any control over the craft. Now the atmosphere is trying to kill us. So, back to plan P. I think the problem is the ship is too long and therefore unstable. Well, it is too long. Perhaps lower the centre of mass. I'm not really sure how I would lower the centre of mass, to be honest, but other than obviously. Okay, that was a bit kamikaze, but we survived it. So let's recover. Hestia, I quite like Hestia. Let's go with Hestia. Hestia 1. Now, Jebediah's been failing us, so we're going to take Valentina with us this time. Jebediah's not been getting us into orbit, albeit because the craft's been poorly designed, but never mind. Come on, Valentina, it's your turn. Let's take the Hestia 1 out and see if we have fixed the problem. It is quite possible that we have not, but we shall see. SAS is going on, still a bit wobbly. Throttle's going up. Valentina is looking happy to be in the pilot's seat. Here we go, guys. Let's see if it works. We have a launch. We are going up. Still don't have a huge amount of control, but we do seem to be going up relatively straight. So it does seem that perhaps our centre of mass was possibly the problem. We are going to try and slowly do a gravity turn. Oh, actually, we can probably afford to do that gravity turn slightly quicker. Come on, stop spinning and turn. Just off east. Come on, pull back to east without going berserk. We need to reduce our thrust actually. And we've ended up almost east. Oh, that's run out of fuel. Ditch that. Thrust right down. Well, we're getting into orbit at least. $75, $76. Let's take that up to about 80. Which is there. Just before we reach Apo, we will make sure that we are horizontal and burn. Watching our trajectory from here, making sure we do get into orbit. Oh, that was almost perfect. Now, sonar, this is our target. And we just need some kind of flyby, so we need to just leave Kerbin orbit, I hope. Otherwise we're about to strand Valentina somewhere that she probably doesn't want to be. So what I'm thinking we need to do is burn so that we come out kind of here, and then see if we can burn back in again. So if we go round to our Apo, would it be Apo? Past the Apo, so it'll be somewhere here. We'll burn so that we're just behind, or even directly outside Kerbin. So yeah, let's do this. Get ourselves point in prograde again, and burn. Now we want to watch this very carefully because I don't know exactly what altitude we will lose the influence of Kerbin at. So let's keep our thrust nice and low. Oh. We're out of fuel. Okay, so Valentina is kind of stranded in orbit now. Oh, that wasn't particularly clever. Okay. What's that? That's the Epirus 2. We never. Oh yeah, that was our first orbital landing, wasn't it? Okay, so we're stranded Valentina in orbit. Not really what I had in mind. Shall we get some pretty decent science from out there? Go on, Valentina. You've got 3 days of life support. Go and use some of it, giving us a science report. Crew report. 1.4, is that all? Oh well, transmit it then. Let's turn your SAS off. But you can't transmit it because I didn't activate that. Activate that. Review report. Transmit. No comms device. Why not? Oh, because we don't have line of sight with the Kerbal Space Centre. Okay. Put it away then. Put it away. There we go. And let's bring you around. Whoops. Loading extra programs on my... Ah, electric charge depleted. Oh. That's not good. That's really not good. So now we have Valentina stranded in orbit with no power, which means she has no life support. We could have problems there. We're going to have to go back to the Space Centre. We might be about to lose Valentina in space. Right, well, okay, let's go to the Hestia 2. There we go. Check that nobody's crawled into that other thing. No, they haven't. Good. So we're going to launch this, get this into orbit, and see if we can rendezvous with Valentina. Which is not going to be easy. Oh, we can't even do EVA, can we? We can't do EVA in space. There is nothing we can do. We can't save her. No, we can't save her. We're going to have to recover that. Yeah, we can't EVA in space. We can't afford to upgrade the building that lets us EVA in space. So, I'm afraid Valentina, you're kind of stuck. Oh, okay. She died anyway. She died of air toxicity because the power wasn't filtering the air. We were going to save her. I'm sorry to say we have taken our first victim of the Ellitopia space program. She was only a month old. I think she was slightly older than that. Well, we are going to have to place a memorial flag for Valentina. You can't plant a flag. You can't plant a flag. Right, okay. Board then. And what we'll do is we will literally leave the craft here. And we will get Bill out. We will get Jeb... No, before we get Jeb out, we will rename the vessel. We will make it a base. And we will call it the RIP Valentina Kerman. And then Jeb can get out and let go. Go on, Bill. It was Bill, wasn't it? There we go. There is our memorial to Valentina Kerman. Okay, we're not going to be able to do the contract that we have at hand without unlocking some extra tech. So, what we are going to do is we're going to save the Hestia 2 and come back to it. We'll come back to it at a later date. We need to repurpose it again. Let's move these up. It needs to get to orbit. In fact, it doesn't need to get to orbit for what I've got planned now. It probably still will get to orbit. What I'm thinking is we need to gather some science from some other biomes on the planet. Okay, so SAS on. Let's have a look at where we want to go. I think we want to just go north. Let's just see how far north we can go. If we get to the pole, great. If not, I suppose we could go west actually and land in a desert. No, we'll go north because we've got the poles, or we've got the highlands here, or we've got whatever that is there. So chances are we're going to land on something that we haven't been to before. So SAS is on, throttle's going up to 100%, and we are going to launch. Here we go. Oof, that was struggling then. Thrust away. I must have reduced the thrust by a little bit too much. It's got us going though. It's got us going north. It's also kind of got us going over like the last craft did. Does seem to be the whole centre of mass kind of thing messing us up. Come on, come on. Engines are going to run out and we're going to switch. There we go. There we go. Whoa, okay. Complete opposite. This craft wants to go backwards. We're going to have to ditch, aren't we? And let's at least go a little bit north. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong key. Oh dear. Why can't I control anything at all? I appear to have no control at all. I can't rotate, I can't do anything. I have absolutely no control. What is going on? I'm not out of electric charge. I physically cannot control this craft. I can control the throttle. My reaction wheels are off. What? That must have been from when I was building the Hestia. No wonder the thing flipped over. Come on, let's make it to land. I don't think we're going to. Let's. No, we're not, are we? Okay, well, let's ditch those. Why did only one parachute pop? Cannot be deployed while stowed. What? What do you mean while stowed? You're not stowed in anything. What's that? It thinks that I've put the chute inside that, but I haven't. So that's a bit of a bug. Let's see if we can read the mystery goo from here. We can, so we can keep that data. Let's see if we can get the magnetometer reading, which is going into the water. Log. I can, 0.9. I've already got a crew report. No, I haven't. Okay, from Kirby Shores. Okay, keep that then. And we'll do an EVA in that case. And we've already got that one. Okay. That's flying over. What if I let go? Yeah, okay. So that's some science. Which is kind of what I wanted anyway, except I would have liked it to have given us the materials bay as well. But yes, reaction wheels not a great idea. No problem, Harvey. I hope you can make good use of that key. And welcome back, Fedzel. 35 science, 29,185 funds. We're cutting it very fine with our funds here. We can test that. We can do that test as well at some point for some extra funds. Let's recover the rest of the debris from over there. Any more knocking around? No? Okay. So, what we can do is go back and we can actually launch that mission again. And this time we'll turn the reaction wheels on before we leave. And why are these... These are considering themselves stowed, possibly because they're there like that. I don't know. Hopefully they will work this time. This will be the Icarus 2. We're going to save this and take it straight out to the launch pad again. Let's see if it'll work this time. SAS on, throttle up. Jebediah looking happy. We're looking to go north this time. Check that our reaction wheels are on. They are. That's good. Here we go. Okay, we're going up. Up is good. We have some control with our reaction wheels. Let's point ourselves to the north. Preferably not too horizontally. This is not bad though. This is better. This is much more controlled than last time. A little bit fast. The atmosphere is going to start holding us back. That's perfect timing as we... Whoa, no, it's doing it again. Okay. Okay, kind of. No, it's going again. Okay. Go on then, round we go again. No, I don't want to be... I don't like this atmosphere. We did need those wings, didn't we? Cover it. It's almost like a SpaceX launch, isn't it? Alright, we'll ditch that because we have more control over this little craft. Whoa! Okay, there goes the other bit of the ship. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're definitely going to reach the grasslands. We're out of fuel, so we can ditch that now. And we're going to need 3 parachutes. I wonder if we can... No. Flying over Kerbin's grasslands. We've evidently already got that one. Pop all 3 this time? Yeah, it worked this time. Okay. So we're going to hopefully go down gently this time. Let's speed up time. Oops, I'll bash my microphone. Turn off the SAS. Coming down. Going to slow us down very well. So let's come down gently. At 4 meters a second, and hopefully we can gather all this science from these devices that we've gathered here. It's been a slightly grindy episode, this one. There we go, nice safe landing. Can we tip over? No is the answer to that. Okay, so let's observe the materials bay. We've already got a material study from Kerbin's grasslands. That's a pain. I didn't think we had that. Does that mean we've also already got a mystery goo? Oh dear. Oh very dear. Oh, well, that was a complete waste as well, because we've already been to the grasslands. We needed to go to the highlands, which is where we were hoping to go to anyway. Oh, okay. Well, we recover that one as well in that case. Things are not going to plan. $36 science. It's really making us pay, isn't it? We've only got 19,000 funds left. You know that question earlier about can you go bankrupt? I think I may have just demonstrated that yes, you definitely can. So we needed stabilization, which would have been what these winglets give us. Which we managed before, but that puts us over the part count now by 2 parts. We could... I'll tell you what we can do. Let's reduce it to a 2-stage rocket. We don't need it to go to orbit. It makes it a bit cheaper. We're not going to be able to launch anything after though. This might be it. This might be a very short-lived series. We might be about to lose at Kerbal Space Program. I've never lost at Kerbal Space Program before. What I'll do is we will have an easier... If this goes wrong, it may go fantastically well. I doubt it. If this goes wrong, we'll restart next week. We'll probably do it in easy or medium rather than hard, but with all these mods and possibly a few extras to make the game a bit more interesting. And see how we go. We'll be exploring the New Horizons solar system here on the stream or on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. So let's see how this launch goes. Jebediah is happy. Our SAS is on. Our throttle is full. We're going to launch. Here we go. Have we got? Yeah, the reaction wheels are on. That's good. Okay, we're up in the air. Our reaction wheels are pretty strong this time because obviously we've got less mass to be kicking around. We will start a slow gravity turn. I'm not sure if it really qualifies as a gravity turn, considering... No, of course it's a gravity turn. It is a gravity turn. We're just not going around the horizon. The horizon? The equator. 6,000 meters. Stage. Still stable, which is good. No, don't. There we go. Stay with me. Stay with me. 13,000. Looking very good. I have been quite capable with KSP. The new atmosphere has kind of messed me up. I mean, I've landed on Duna and Eve. I've done all sorts in previous streams. The moon is pretty easy, but we don't have a moon currently. See, we don't have one. It's over there. There it is. Minmus is orbiting some other planet somewhere. So this is a whole new experience for me, which is kind of why I wanted to do a whole new series on it. Come on then, come on, let's... We're actually going into space, which I don't really intend on doing, but there we go. We want to go up to the North Pole, which it kind of looks like we're going to do. We're in space. Let's cut that there. I think we are going to land at or on or near the North Pole. Come on, let's get ourselves retrograde. Let's use up the last of our fuel to slow us down. There we go. Ditch that. Hopefully it won't come back and smack us in the mouth, which it might. No, I think we're safe. Okay. Slowing down. Let's hope that heat shield is sufficient. The ablator looks to be holding. Whoa, 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 where are you going? Where are you going? That was very dangerous. I don't know why it flipped off to one side. We are falling like a dart because the weight is behind us. We're going to pop the parachutes. Only 2 of them popped. Because that one thinks it's stowed again. Some weird bug there. Do we get a different crew report from here? Flying over Kerbin's grasslands. Really? Really? That's grasslands, is it? I have a feeling that is not correct. Not particularly grassy grasslands, I'm afraid. No, it still thinks we're over grasslands. Well, you better not think that we're over grasslands when we land. Because that's very not grassy. We're going slow enough for a gentle landing now. It still thinks we're flying over the grasslands. Okay. Now where do you think we are? Grasslands. What? This is not grasslands. That's grasslands, I'll give you that. This is not grasslands. This is not grass. Grass is green. And it kind of does that. This is snow. It's white and it does that. Look, Mr. Blue Planet. Look, this is snow. Yeah, you get that? It's snow, not grass. Well, that's probably just messed us up completely now. Because we've already got all of the experiments from grasslands. You can kind of see that shape there. I'm guessing that's what it's saying is the grassland, so we needed to land over there somewhere. Great. Great. Fantastic. What's that? What is that? Oh, Ceran. That's another planet. Well, there's no point in us doing anything here. We're going to have to just recover this vessel, and I now believe that we don't have enough funds to actually launch another craft. $6,500 funds. Great. So it would appear that the Ellitopia space program is indeed in a bankrupt state. In fact, I think we lose funds if we reject these. Yeah, we lose funds if we reject these. So we are indeed in a bankrupt state. We can't launch any craft that will do anything of any use to anybody. So we appear to have lost. After a very successful first episode, our second episode has been quite the opposite and has really messed us up. So what we're going to have to do is, as I said, we're going to have to start a new game next week. What I'm going to say is, if you have any suggestions as to mods that you would like to see me use, now would be an ideal time to suggest those. That's my cat. Hello, cat. You going to come say hello? No? Don't put my headphones out. Pain. No, not coming to say hello. Okay. Yes, so if you've got any suggestions as to mods that you would like to see added, obviously check the mod list that we've got, make sure that it is actually something that would be compatible with the mod pack that we've got. Link for the mod pack will be in the description on YouTube, and it's in the Twitch chat at the moment. Suggest mods, and we will have a look at adding those so that when we start a new game next week, those mods will be included. And I'm also open to challenges from people, either from the guys watching on Twitch here or from the guys watching this on YouTube when I post this on YouTube. Set me a challenge. I mean, okay, at the moment it's a challenge just to get out of the influence of curbing, but make a suggestion. Make a suggestion as to something that you'd like to see us try on the stream. Even if we play Sandbox for a week, we'll play around in the Sandbox and see what we can do with that. But yeah, make a suggestion in the comments or in the Twitch chat, and we'll have a look at that for next week. So, on that note, we're going to call this stream finished because it really did not go to plan. So, thank you for watching, guys. If you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to hit the follow button so that you get notifications next time we go live. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that, again, you get notifications next time that we upload videos. And the like on the video will really help me to know that you guys like what I'm doing. Make a craft that's 100% reusable. Well, that is a possibility. We could work on something like that. You can also support Ellitopia Gaming using StreamTip or Patreon or even Spreadshirt if you're interested in an Ellitopia t-shirt. Any contributions that you can make would be greatly appreciated. That's the word I was looking for. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. See you later.